At the beginning of the episode, we see Garoa's childhood where Garo is watching an action movie on TV. In it, the movie's hero, Justice Man, beats up the villain, and seeing this makes Garo feel really bad. He feels that villains also work very hard. So why do they always lose in the end? To this, his dad tells him that good people always win. Hearing this, Garo decides to become a monster himself and says that he will become so powerful that no hero will be able to erase him because, in his eyes, monsters are also cool for working so hard. And the scene returns to the present. Garo suddenly wakes up in the middle of a trash pile. He doesn't remember what happened last night or how he got here, where in reality, Saitama had knocked him unconscious with a single shot. Now the scene shifts to the headquarters where some workers were talking about how this Garo is now attacking not just heroes, but also special people of the association. Just last night, he attacked a director, so now they will have to provide security to Director Narinki and his family. Then it was decided that all S-Class heroes would have to become bodyguards for this. For this, they chose King. Meanwhile, Garoa's next target was also King. But King refuses the association and says that I am busy in another fight right now, so I cannot come. But in reality, he was just playing video games. In King's place, the association then hired S-Class rank 15 Metal Bat and immediately sent him to Narinki for an emergency. Metal Bat arrives and sees that Narinki's son, Wagama, just wanted to eat sushi, and Metal Bat was told to get there as soon as possible for that, which makes Metal Bat angry. Then he sees that Wagama and Narinki are putting their plates back on the machine after eating sushi, which is wrong. So Metal Bat stops them from doing that and explains that these plates will be counted to make their bill. So these plates are kept right here, but Narinki doesn't listen to him. In the meantime, Metal Bat gets a call from his little sister, who screams that Metal Bat was supposed to take her shopping today, but he didn't show up. Metal Bat calms her down and comes back into the restaurant and sees that Wagama has been caught by a monster, Junior Centipede, and there is another monster, Mohican, with him. Metal Bat feels that they are Garoa's associates and he puts on his jacket, getting ready to take them down. On the other side, we see that Saitama has come to the Super Fight Tournament. This ticket was given to him by Shirenko. At the time of entry, he is asked about his fighting style, about which Saitama knows nothing. So he writes anything and goes inside. He was then reading something when a man opened the door and asked, "You're Shirenko, right?" Saitama gets nervous that someone might know Shirenko, and if he sees Saitama, he will recognize that he is not Shirenko. That man named Sour Face then sits down next to Saitama and asks, "You haven't forgotten me, have you?" In the next scene, we are shown a hospital scene where Shirenko was standing on the roof thinking that he hopes Saitama hasn't participated in the competition, otherwise he will get beaten up a lot. Then Newman Rider comes from behind them and hears the name Saitama. He excitedly asked Shirenko, "Do you know Saitama?" Here, Sour Face, thinking Saitama is Shirenko, tells him that there are two goals for participating in this competition. First, he wants to become the martial arts champion, just like Bang did, and the second goal is because of the incident that happened in the tournament last time. A fighter named Wolfman became the champion last time. He had brutally beaten everyone down, but after the match ended, everyone found out that the real Wolfman was unconscious and locked in a locker. After that, entry using a fake name has been banned here, and if someone does this, they can be fined, banned forever, and even put in jail. Hearing this, Saitama starts to sweat. Sour Face further says that after that, he had watched the video of the fight, and from his style, he figured out that the fake Wolfman was Garo. And just then we see Garo, who again comes to that kid who keeps reading the hero book in the park. Garo asks him for his book, to which the kid refuses, saying that Garo should buy his own book. That kid asks him to read the book with him, and both sit together. On the other side, Sour Face tells Saitama that it was definitely Garo, because this was 6 months ago, when the accident happened and Garo was kicked out of the dojo. At that time, Shirenko was on leave, so he doesn't know. One day, when Sour Face and the others were practicing in the dojo, suddenly Garo said that he is bored here now, and his powers are being wasted here. He then challenged everyone to a fight with him, and brutally beat everyone down. That is why, fearing Garo, Sour Face and the other students left the dojo, but later they found out that Bang himself kicked Garo out of the dojo. And if Sour Face had known this before, he would never have left the dojo. That's why he has come here this time to defeat Garo. Then he makes fun of Shirenko, asking what he has actually come here to do. The scene shifts to Shirenko, whom Human Rider told about Saitama. Hearing this gives Shirenko relief that Saitama is also a good fighter. Then the scene goes back to Saitama, who tells Sour Face that you had left the dojo, but you don't need to talk so big, and I have also come here to defeat Garo. This makes Sour Face angry, and he threatens Saitama before leaving that if he survives this tournament, Sour Face will not spare him in the fight. Over there, we see Metal Bat has easily killed both monsters and saved Wagama. While dying, Junior Centipede was praising Metal Bat, so Metal Bat came to finish him off completely. But just then Senior Centipede came out from the ground and said that now I will take revenge on you. Narinki and Wagama then smell something, causing both to fall unconscious. And we see that a monster named Reflecidin has come with that centipede and is releasing sleeping gas, making them both fall asleep. Here, that kid tells Garo about Watchdog Man, who is the S-Class rank 12 hero and always sits on the street to protect the city. Just then, a warning is issued in the city that a monster has arrived in City S, which is demon level, so everyone should stay in their homes. The S-Class hero Metal Bat is currently fighting that monster. Hearing this news, Garo leaves from there, and the kid goes home. In the next scene, we see that Metal Bat is getting tired fighting two monsters alone. He asks them what their purpose for coming here is. To this, Reflecidin said that if you defeat us, we will tell you everything. And just then, Senior Centipede started attacking Metal Bat brutally. From its last attack, Metal Bat's head hits his own bat. Because of this, a lot of blood starts coming from his head, making both monsters think that Metal Bat is finished. But Metal Bat got up, and we saw that he has become even stronger than before. Metal Bat's specialty is that the more injuries he gets, the stronger he becomes. He then swung his bat so hard in one blow that one of Senior Centipede's shells came off. Now Metal Bat attacked both monsters and blew both away in one shot. First Reflecidin, and then Senior Centipede. But now Metal Bat remembers that he forgot to ask the monsters why they had come here. After this, he saw that the director and his son were still sleeping. In the meantime, B-Class Hero Pineapple and C-Class Hero Mohican arrive and say that they will handle those monsters, which are now finished. Metal Bat tells them to take the director and his son away. On the other side, at the headquarters, everyone was happy that Metal Bat handled the situation and saved the director, but one man there was intention and said that this monster is exactly like the one that came 2 years ago. And if such a monster comes again, many heroes won't even survive in front of it. Just then, Elder Centipede appears in front of Metal Bat, which is a dragon-level monster. Metal Bat isn't afraid of it at all, and he tells the other two heroes to leave and comes to fight alone. Elder Centipede sees those heroes taking the director away and goes after them, but Metal Bat attacks it. However, Elder Centipede's body was just like steel, so it didn't care at all. During the fight, Metal Bat notices that Elder Centipede was protecting its face during the attacks, so he sneakily goes to its face and starts hitting it with his killer move. This affected Elder Centipede, and it threw Metal Bat away with a jerk. We see that a dragon-level warning has now started in City S, and people have been told to evacuate the city. Everyone was running to save their lives, but at that time Garo was going to challenge Metal Bat when suddenly Metal Bat falls right near him because Elder Centipede had thrown him. Garo saw that Metal Bat is now down. There's no use fighting him. But just then Metal Bat again started going to fight Elder Centipede. Garo stopped him and told him to fight, to which Metal Bat says that he has more important work to do right now, and he swings a bat at Garo. But Garo stops it, which makes Metal Bat realize that this is the same hero hunter who is killing all the heroes. Metal Bat now leaves Elder Centipede and gets ready to fight Garo. In the final scenes, we see two girls from another city talking to each other when a martial artist named Sweria comes to those two girls and asks if they can tell him the way to the super fight tournament. And both girls recognize him and get happy. And with this, the episode ends right here. Friends, if you liked the video, please like and share it, and to not miss the next episode, so I'll see you very soon with a new video. Thank you.